LOL, Seriously's here, back for more Gone Fishing. It's Friday, and it's time to relax with some fishing. We're here at the Lush Fishing Base, and I've done some fishing here. Let's go take a quick peek at the cold storage. I mean, we could call this in where we're going and access it there, but this is the current catch of legendary fish and rare fish that I've put away. We should probably actually just look at these in the discovery menu. Well, cataloging guide, wonders, fishing records. So your first page contains all the generic fish from anywhere in the galaxy. You can get them on any planet that has water that you can fish in. And I think I am done them because they start with the common fish and go all the way up through the legendary fish. So you're always going to end with legendary fish. Colossal aquatic creature, different habitats all across the galaxy. And then we go to a common toxic fish. So toxic comes next, and then we get into radioactive after that. There's a legendary toxic one that we caught on the expedition. After radioactive, we get hot. You can see I haven't done much on these ones yet. After hot, we get cold. You can tell by the ones called frozen and ice starter. After that, we get the lush ones, temperate and humid. So also swamps should count for this category. Okay, waves. Shh, I was talking. So in the lush category, I believe we now have all except one. I think this is a tiny one. I think it might be the first of the desert fish that I've never caught before. I've fished once at a desert and caught that. It's the only desert fish I've caught. There's not a lot. Look at that. It's a very small list. Oh no, that's desert fish. Maybe I've caught a few. Well, I don't know where I got these. Yeah, desert at night, rare. Okay. After the desert ones comes haunted, and that's where we're going today. We're going to exotic worlds where you catch haunted fish. And we've got a new fish and haunt. I've fished a few times there just to make sure that it works. Oh, and good news, I've finally completed all of the Flotsam collection. Oh my god, that took forever. I am fairly convinced that these and the legendary fish do have optimal depths to fish them at, but they don't list that. Like some of your fish will say, no, these are all, there we go. Deepest of waters, typically found in the deepest of waters. So ones that do have a bonus to finding them in certain depths list it usually. But for legendary fish, they don't list anything of the sort, and neither does Flotsam. But I've noticed that it was a lot easier to catch kelp strands in the deep water. I didn't catch any in about an hour of fishing in shallow water. I did get tangleweed in the shallow water, but I did not get kelp strands. I'm not saying you can't. Obviously, even the typically deep water fish can be caught in shallow water. Sea sponge I caught in shallow water, rusted technology I caught, boots I caught in shallow water, messages I caught in shallow water, brain coral, and there was another coral. I don't know where it went. Maybe it was further. Yeah, here we go. Bleached coral. Were there any more corals? Coral. Yeah, these two I found. I can't remember which one, but one of them was in shallow water and one of them was in deep. Again, they're not guaranteed to be there. They're just seemingly more likely. All right, let's go to the haunted fishing base. The old fishing haunt. Hopefully we don't have insanely loud water noises. There, that's better. Jeez, they gotta fix that. There's nothing you can do about it. I think KJ said she saw me jetpack up away from it once. Yeah, I tried that and it did work, but I'm 90% sure it was a coincidence because it has not worked since. So, Alright, so we are on a planet where the weather says red mist. Now, I built some stuff down here that I'm going to delete before we start because, whoops, that's not the delete button. That is. We don't need this, and it was a little bit of effort to put it in that ladder, but I can do it again. No big deal. There we go. So, the reason I did that is because directly beneath me is the 70U deep fishing spot. I have spicy chum bait equipped right now. We're just going to fish with that for a bit. We can hit H. We're at 68 depth here, so it's not like super deep, but we don't need super deep. And if we care for super deep, well, we can do some stuff about that. I am thinking what I will do is I'm just going to move this whole place back by one floor tile. There we go, we got a hypnotic octopus, found all across the galaxy though, so whatever. So here's the base, just a nice simple square with a teleporter and a landing pad for your ship. Underneath the base, we can get in over here. Just got the batteries, is it. One battery and 2 solar panels will power your portal, and that's all I got here. Just some simple structure. With this thing down here, and if we really want to fish in there, we can. I'll put this little platform right here, and we can just go like that and see nothing but our fishing rod. And I'll hit H, 73 units deep here. I'm not sure if we're protected from the storm in here, because the ceiling is pretty high above us. But I decided that I don't like fishing like this, all close up like. So we're going to give it one try here. Yeah, it's not ideal looking. Writhing brainworm. Haunted homeworlds, plentiful numbers, uncommon catch. Alright, nothing special with that one. Now it says extreme storm, and yes, our hazard protection is going down, so I'll leave that floor panel in there for now. If I put it back later, it'll delete the ground again. Oops. Upsy daisy. There we go. So the storm, I mean, we are inside, aren't we, now? Are we not? Well, you know what? I have the hazard protection to deal with it. That's weird, though. Alright, we're almost at 70 units deep. We're just gonna fish in a storm. Should we get the storm bait out? I think we should. Every planet has its own storm fish, right? There's gotta be some haunted storm fish. We just caught that one, so let's switch. We're looking for the magpulse lures. Let's see if I can, you know what? Since we're going to be out in the storm anyway, I have an idea about how to catch at the 70 units deep. We'll just come out here and we'll go like that. There we go, 75 units deep. That line is fairly straight down anyway, so I want to get a good angle on it so I can see when it's straight and green. Alright, can only be caught during a storm. And haunted homeworlds, excellent. We're doing it. Now, unfortunately, this base does not have an extremely shallow location, but I'm not too concerned about that. First of all, I've caught all of the generic fish for deep and shallow, so we don't have to worry about shallow fish for generic, only for haunted, while we're on a haunted world. Already caught one of these, but can only be caught during a storm. It's a new heaviest, though. Did I notice that one and say it was also a shallow water fish? Could be. Usually snails are shallow water fish. Oh, that's a big one, or it looks like it at least. It's a long reel. And it's another one. Ripple across homeworlds. Deepest of water. Oh, it's a deep water snail. Interesting. Alright, storm clearing. We'll switch our bait after this one though, because we could still catch a stormfish that we don't have. Maybe there's a rare or a... I don't know if legendary fish have storm or limitations like nighttime or daytime. No, not a stormfish. And all different habitats. Yeah, we've seen that one a lot. Alright, let's change our bait to the super rare finder. Now, the assistant app can give you a breakdown of the hidden stats for each of these baits and which one they're most likely to attract and which one they're not likely. Like this one gives legendary, I can't remember the actual percentage, but legendary, rare, uncommon, and common all have their own bonuses with each bait. It's not just a flat percentage like it says on the bait. It's a hidden statistic, and you can see that on the app or on their website. Yes, No Man's Sky Assistant. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why we don't get to see that. Oh, colossal. Why don't we know this information? I don't know. But there's tons of stuff like that in No Man's Sky. Like your actual damage numbers on your multi-tool weapons and such like that. That's all hidden statistics in the multi-tool weapon itself. Which is why you get such different numbers with different weapons. Ooh, here we go. Colossal shrimp. Anywhere in the galaxy, though. Meh. We could be trying to catch some nighttime fish here, too, instead of just rare fish. You know, after this one, let's take a peek at what time of night it is, and let's see where we go from there. I don't know how many shadow lures I have even. Colossal shrimp. Alright, two things. What time is it? It is almost midnight. Okay, so we've got some time. And then let's go to Wonders. Fishing records all the way down near the end here. Oh, I went all the way around. That's why. Okay. Here we go. I don't know any of these. That's hostile. This will be legendary. Arid. These will be the legendaries. So there's lots of arids. Alright. Vector fin is haunted. Common. Shallower water. Shallower water. Shallower water only at night. So we've caught one only at night. We don't know that one. Only a storm. We don't know most of these. So we can't tell when we need to catch the ones we need. Do we gamble? Yeah, you know what? Let's gamble on there being another night one. I've got 96 shadow lures, so let's gamble. There's plenty of haunted fish to catch. And we didn't catch any on the expedition because we didn't need to go fishing in any haunted habitats. I do like seeing these giant waves though. Like we're looking up at the horizon and the waves are all the way up here. Yeah, we caught that one already, I think. This is the one we saw, the Aurora jellyfish. Moon turtle, yeah, that's anywhere in the galaxy though, so nothing too impressive there. I do really like this planet as well. Once it's daytime, we'll see the nice colors again. We'll get a look up there. The crystals in the water. Really great looking haunted planet. First time I've ever come to call these haunted planets. I've just called them exotic planets or anomalous planets, but yeah, haunted. Sounds good to me. Deep water, that's a haunted homeworld one. get to morning, we can take a peek at our catalog again and see if we've caught all of the, or any more of the night onlys. I don't think so though. Not yet. Only during the night. Maybe that's the one we had. No, that's all across the galaxy though. That's why. Thought we've seen this guy before. That is the downside of going for each of these fish, is that you're going to catch those generic ones everywhere you go. And once you've collected them and don't need them on your list anymore, they're just going to feel like a wasted opportunity. Ooh, is it a big one? Yeah, it's a shark, but it's caught anywhere in the galaxy. Anywhere in any galaxy. Oh, that was a fast biter. Void squid, nice. That's only during the night, and it's rare. I'm glad we used our nighttime bait. Now, I do want to check to see how much time is left in the night, but I feel like I can't do that because it wastes some of the nighttime when we could be fishing. Like a whole second of nighttime. Reef eel, relatively common catch. It is 3:30 in the morning. Another moon turtle. Well, these shadow lures are working. But we're here for the haunted fish, not regular old moon turtles. Stargazer, only at night, and haunted homeworlds, uncommon, nice. Yeah, this is working great, actually. I think we're only going to get maybe 2 or 3 more casts for this evening. The minutes change like seconds, so really fast seconds actually too. So an hour is not 60 seconds, it's more like, I don't know, 40 or 50 seconds. Another stargazer. Yeah, it's already 4:30. Maybe it's 1-to-1. It's always felt fast to me though. Come on, bite. Bite, bite, bite. There we go. Vector fin, yeah, we've got that one before. Ooh, falling star. Falling stars. Ooh, meteor shower. Actually, one of those almost hit me while building the base, and I got a storm crystal sputtering around through my roof. Alright, that is daytime. I heard the solar panels open. But we got another nighttime fish because we started that first, and daytime starts at before 5:30 in the morning on this planet at this location. I am almost positive that night and day cycles, or at least when your solar panels open up to indicate that as daytime, I'm almost positive it changes based on where you are on the planet. Because your solar panels, if you are on the part of a planet where the sun never sets, they never close, and they always stay open at half power. So if you fish there Do you only catch daytime fish? I am very curious about that, but not enough to stop fishing for haunted fish first. Oh, here's our colors. Got beautiful aquas and teals. Ooh, giant witch fin. Yeah, I think we have that one before. And purples and rainbows. Just all around. I mean, it's a pretty sparse planet here in the ocean, but the colors are great. I love it. The teal water sort of interferes with seeing the green line, but I'm looking for straight line anyway, so it's fine. Stone scale shark. What are we using? Bionic Lures. Okay, that's the legendary bait. I'm hoping we catch a legendary fish today. That'd be great. Should have been using this bait all through the night, though, if we really wanted to go for that. Oh, stormfish, huh? Hey, Many-Mouthed Lunker, a colossal aquatic creature found within the unsettling waters that ripple across their haunted homeworlds. This is a legendary catch whispered of by anglers across the galaxy. On the surface or below the waves, the vessel hungers. The vessel feeds. That's pretty cool. How many mouths is many-mouthed? It said storm. Okay, we're in a storm. Okay. Two legendaries in a row? Could we do that? I mean, I sort of called that first one. I said I wanted one, and then we got it. Could we get a second? I want a second. A different one. Not a lunker. No, just a rockfin. Okay, well, I was asking too much there. Obviously, I see now. I see. We're running out of room for bait to go back in. There we go. We're going to have to send some fish to the ship. Or we could call in our exoskiff. Yeah, we've caught the octopus before. I'm loving watching these rolling waves. They have really nailed the water physics. Can't believe that this game had water before. It's so much better now. It feels like the planets were just flat before this. It's given me a reason to go to water-based planets. It's given me a reason to go to stormy planets. That was only caught during a storm. Inverted brainfish. Definitely sounds like an exotic catch too. Common fish though. Oh yeah, we never checked our cataloging guide, but we're gonna wait for the storm to end because they're not like 100% of the time here. Look at that guy. He came all the way out of the water to catch that. Gotcha, Thunderfin. Only caught during a storm, colossal, all across the galaxy though. Yeah, we've caught that guy before. It's hard to tell, they use a lot of the same art for these, they just changed the colors on them a bit. I mean, that makes sense. Fish are very much like that. Cool. Gotcha. Refill, not anything we're looking for. Another inverted brainfish, huh? %35 bonus to rarity. I wonder what the breakdown is on the app. Alright, Bite this one. Okay, I think we're just going to switch back to the Bioinc Lures because we might get one cast in. No, it just ended. All right. And then before we cast, let's clear up some space. Should specifically be sending the lush fish that can only be found on lush worlds there. Should be. Temperate, there we go. That's enough room. Okay, and let's check the catalog and guide. Alright, Many-Mouthed Lunker is the last in the list. Void Squid is still rare, so this could be rare, and these two are legendary, or all three could be legendary, I don't know. These three are rare. We didn't catch one of these today, so I must have had that one. Can't tell about that one. This one's uncommon, so maybe this one is the first rare. It looks, shape-wise, like this guy here, a writhing brain worm. So it's probably a rare version of that fish. And where was this caught? Doesn't say any specificness. Okay. That is interesting too. Do we have anything that looks like that? Not really. Not that I recognize. Let's keep fishing. Got some great daytime colors here we don't want to waste. Not biting today? There we go. Just have to look down. And we got a tiny scuttlefish found anywhere in the galaxy. New heaviest tiny scuttlefish. Almost 2.5 kilograms. Ooh. That's actually 5 pounds. That's pretty heavy. For something called a tiny scuttlefish. Ooh, the Lunker Legendary Fish. Anywhere in the galaxy, but still, more legendary fish is more legendary fish. Not gonna complain about that. And it just means if I want to keep a collection of one of each, that this is more nanites to earn by releasing it into the wild. 6 months from now after sitting in my cooler. It should be fine, right? Sunspot eel, only active during daylight hours. Okay, that's why we weren't catching that during the night. And it's also why I'm not going to switch to the daytime lure. What are those called? Shiny something, I think. We can still catch them with this rare bait on, and it's harder to catch the legendaries, and those are the ones I want to focus on, so I have to go back up to my freighter and harvest my plants because, ooh, hello. Haunted homeworlds, shallower water. See? We're fishing in 75 deep and we're catching shallower water fish. Enemy anomaly. Pretty good name for a exotic world fish. Starfish. Look at that thing sway back and forth. Ooh, hello, Atlantidian Crab. Atlantidian Crab. Shell and claw of perfect crystal. Eye stalks aglow with purple rage. A being displaced from another reality and cast here as crab. That would be awful. That's awesome. Okay, so that's another one. I want to see where that was in the guide. And that's going to end it for today. Oh, wrong way. Screaming crab there, Atlantidian crab. Cool. So we've got 2 of those today and a regular old lunker. Before we go, I want to see something that I've not tested out. We're going to go to summon. We're going to go to skiff. I'm going to put that just down right there. We're going to go like that. Check the storage. It's working. I summoned it on Noop. I moved it and it kept my fish. That's all I'm really concerned about here. Ooh. Damn, that's bouncing me right up here. That's like a 30-foot drop. All right, we've done some haunted fishing today, and we'll come back next time and we're doing fishing, and I don't know which one we're going to tackle. I'm thinking of desert fish, but I don't know why. I don't know if I have a planet in mind. But yeah, that's it for today. Till next time, have a good time.